Hi everyone, Archana here. Finally, we are making our pages for our Jane's Memoir collection, Memoir book or album. I just wanted to let you know my kit is sold out. The volume 1, I kept the name now since I created volume 2. So, just couple of differences in volume 1 and volume 2. That big flower, the blue flower, I don't have anything to show you here, but I can tell you this kind of blue flower, 5 of the flowers in that kit. Instead of the blue, I inserted pink flowers now, and the Prima flower pack, that cream flower pack, it is little different. It is a Prima flower pack, but not exactly the same, but that perfectly match with the kit. So these are the only differences in both kits. If you haven't buy this kit, if you wanted to buy it and you are like in confusion what's going on, volume 1, volume 2, so this is the basic difference. Just 2 flower sets are different, everything is same. So let's get started. So as I mentioned before, this is my homemade album. It is 11 by, I'll show you the measurement exactly. So let's get started again with the measurement. So basically this album is 11 by 8 and thickness, the width is 3 inches. Okay, so the cover is like the outer part is in that measurement, but pages are little smaller than the front page. So all the pages are 7 3/4 by 10 3/4. So we are creating our first page, and as I told you, we needed some kind of neutral pages. Like you can use plain pages, or you can, I'm using some of the pages from Sweet Secret papers, or you can use any like scripted pages just like this one. Just we needed some natural colored pages, not like very vibrant colored. And if you can use that one, or you can use this one, like it is a plain recollections cardstock, which is coming in different shades, A4 size papers. And I honestly don't know what collection is that. I just randomly got these papers last year and it happened to match with our paper. But you don't have these colors, you can use anything, like just try to match this collection, that's it. Or you can keep it black background, that is perfect. So this paper is now in size of 10.5 by 7.5. So we are creating things on this page. So we are not working directly in this album, we are creating pages first. That's how I do my craft. Sometimes I use direct album to create things, but just I'm working on the pages. If you feel like this paper is very flimsy, or it's not like holding things, then use heavy papers, heavy pages if you want to. And what I'm going to create, I just wanted to create a vertical open flap. So let's see. I have these 2 black cardstock, which I'm going to cut in 5 1/4 by exact same measurement, 10.5, because I will cut this in vertical and I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I'll be back. Here is the page I created. So what I did, basically the measurements I'm going to show you again. This is 5 1/4 by half. But if you are using the Prima album which was in kit, so take the measurement as per. So just use smaller size, that's it. You can follow this tutorial, definitely it will help. It is not like very hard, just the measurement thing. So I know you will find out right measurements upon your album. So here are our two pages. So what I did, I cut one of the cardstock in 10.5 by 5.25 inches, and the other one is whole 11th length, like A4 size length, 11th inches by 5.25. So what we will do, we will score them. So we will score this 11th inch piece on half mark. So just score at 10.5. That's it. And we need one more little score mark on just one line, because we need to make that space, like when you fold it, you need to make that space like that small, like you can see that. So if you are putting more things underneath, like so many pictures or any other flip-flops, this gap will hold that properly. So we need that small gap. So this thing, and then we just snip those sides, and now we will stick this part on this one. So you can use either glue, don't use hot glue, or that glue runner or double-sided tape. So when you stick that, it will open like that. Okay, so I have one ready here. You can see this thing. So it's like that. All right, so we will stick this part. I'm thinking I will create a pocket inside this page. So what we will do, just put the tape here on three sides, and then we'll stick it on our page. So let's find my tape. I want my pockets open from this side, so this basic piece we will just stick on three sides. And I'm making some tags, so they will go from these sides. So I just wanted to keep this much space right here. If your pockets are coming from this side, you just give some space, more space on that side. Align properly on your, since we take out all the tape, you need to be careful, otherwise take out one piece at a time. So use Rosa Kelly's technique, how she take the double-sided tape out. That is the right procedure actually. So this is our flap, and you can see there is a pocket. Okay, we are creating, I think, few more things. So I just wanted to create a waterfall kind of thing. So what I have created, I'm sure all of you know how to create a waterfall. So I'll give you measurements of these pages for this particular size, but for Prima album you have to be careful with your sizes. So do not follow my size, but you can follow the pattern. For my album, it's 4.75 by 7 inches, and I scored at half inches. So my waterfall is 3-page waterfall. You can create many more pages. So this one will be like this. So let's get started. We will just stick them. you want, you can create a pocket right here as well actually. So I wanted to use this part for some really good picture, some decorative frame or something like that. So what I created, this pattern, um, I have used couple of different shapes dies. These are spellbinders dies long back. I purchased, I don't know the name, but you can use any shape or just square or round also okay. So I just put the tape on back right here, you can see, and kept one side open. So we will just stick that on the, so I have used tape, this much thickness I have. You can use glue or whatever is easy for you, whatever you have. Glue, like normal liquid glue, is perfectly fine, but you have to be more careful. If that glue runs around, or if you push on the paper, that glue bleed like running glue, or then when you put your picture, it will not go inside properly like it should be. So just use tape. Most of the time I recommend tape. That's it, you can see. So this will look like this. Let's see if our page can go in properly. That and here also. And this is the first part done, and inside we will decorate this part, and again we will create something on the back. Let's work on inside part. So for our waterfall, I have all the pieces ready. Inside pieces just 1/4 inch smaller than whatever your original size. And what I will do, I will just make some photo corners, and this is the punch I'm using, and this punch is very useful for album makers. Every album maker should have this. So what I'm going to do, I will include this punch in my future kit for sure, I promise. Okay, so I'll show you. I'm just punching 2 corners, that's it. I just don't want to punch all 4 corners, but you can do that if you have exact measurement pictures. So if I punch 2 corners, it will be little flexible for me, I think, since it's just my thinking. So let's just punch 2 corners for now. And then we will stick on each pages. So you have to glue on all sides, but on this area just put little dot here and there. Don't use a lot of glue. If this point get glue, it will not work, your picture will not go inside properly. So just make sure while you are gluing, you just need to be little careful. So let's put some glue on here. So I just glue on the sides first, like that, then center, and just a tiny dot right here and right there. If your this point is very small and nice, you can just make a line even on the sides too, like that, right? So this is our first page. Right, so our this waterfall part is done. Here we are putting something from the same page pattern, something like that, or we will keep this for our decoration part, so don't do this thing right now. Now we are doing this part. So for this top part, I'm thinking and create a pocket here from our leftover pieces. So from these two sides, right? So we will just get one piece and we will create a pocket right here. And since we created a tag on the front page right here, right? So it was a tag, it is hidden almost, but it was a tag. So I'm thinking I will use same theme inside and create tags in few pages. So we are going to create a pocket here and we will make a nice decorative tag which goes in this pocket page. How about that? It will be okay, right? So let's get started. So let's do it. So I will keep 1/2 inch on both sides so we can fold that inside to create a pocket. That I'm not bothering folding this bottom part, we can just stick that like this. Mostly use glue inside. Sometimes our tags or whatever we insert here, it's stuck in this tape. That is how everybody's experience. But for now, I'm just using it. But mostly use liquid glue, a little line, tiny line. Alright, so let's just stick it right there. I will just put some white page underneath since we cannot see this properly. So now we will use little bit thicker cardstock and we will create a beautiful tag here. And as I said, I will just use this space just to decorate. Use some flat flowers or some laces or something, some saying right here, some sentiment or something like that. Just use your creativity and do whatever you want. And we will create couple of tags right here as well. So let me show you that part. So this is the page we created so far. So I have both albums, like if you like vertical style, I have created vertical album, and if you like horizontal style, created horizontal album. But these pages can go on either. So if you create this page, it goes like that. If you want to do it in this type of album, it goes like that. Okay, so what I have done after we cut basic page, so again I will show you. This is our 10.5 by 7.5 page, and base page, the blue one, and then I have measurement for this one as well, and it opens like that. And then I have created two tags, one is here and here. They are 4.5 by 5.25 inches, and we are definitely embellishing them. These pages are opening like that. I still have to cover these parts, like back parts, and I have used one of the paper strip here, and here we created a tag, a big tag, so we will embellish this part somewhere here, and this page will go to our album soon, like that. Okay, and then we will move on to our next page. Hi everyone, this is our page done. So I'm just showing you what I have created here off the camera, since I couldn't do it on the camera since I didn't have any plan for all this embellishment, but it is very easy. I'll explain you. First of all, I will open the page and then I'll explain. So this part opens like that, and I have used some embossing here, beautiful one, the roses one, and this part will open it like that. Then there is a tag, as you all know, and I have kept some space right here. I just used one of the part from these cutouts, so sorry. And this image, this beautiful image, is also part of this cutout, and I just stick both sides, so if you want to insert something, you can insert right here. And then one of the cutouts from that same part, and of course our waterfall opens like that, like this. I still didn't finish inside part, but it's okay. And then these two are our tags. So this is our first tag, very nice size tag. You can put really good picture there. You can see I didn't use photo corner since this is like odd shape, square shape, so you can stick directly on this page. So I created some embellishments here, like flowers and some laces, small flowers and some leaves, and I have created this envelope using one of the square punch I had, this one. So I created envelope using that. And when you insert these tags in here, so this blue flower one goes up, this one goes right here, and this circle part flap in between. So just close this one, and when you close this one, this looks like a one part of the decoration. And here I have used some of the leaves, again some envelopes I have created here, and a flower, one more envelope here, and I have used stickles, sequences and some beads. So this is our page done, and we are going to stick this page inside our album soon, so we will move on to our next page.